How we doing today, folks? My name is Sharif Hankins. I am here with the great Kashif Jones, Mr. Modern Language. You might see him all. I want to say thank for coming out. Thank you very much for coming out. Well, us coming to you today, because right now we're in the Crack the Code STEM room at the Feltonville Rec Center. This is a very dope room. You see the orange and everything. This is like something that I guess Snipes and you guys put together. It's a very dope room. But before we get into all that, again, thank you for showing up and taking this interview with me. I've been seeing you going viral every other day. Like Modern Language is it's hilarious, man. It's hilarious, man. But you know, I see that when I dig deeper into your story, I see there's no spoof. I see there's more of a message behind it. But before we get there, let's start with you born in Philadelphia?
Born and raised Philadelphia.
Okay. What schools did you go to? You can start at junior highs, high school.
I won't even be able to remember all the schools I went to.
Yeah.
To be honest, I was kicked out of a lot of schools.
Yeah, so from the very beginning, it was kind of rough.
Yeah. I started off, I know my first school was Hamilton, out west.
Out west, Hamilton. And then from there?
My last school was De La Salle Vocational.
Okay.
In between there, it was
all types of places.
Wherever we moved. My mom was a mover, so we moved around a lot, and I got kicked out of schools a lot. So.
Okay. It's funny. I seen like it was an interview I think Channel 3 was doing with you, and you were saying like because of like if your clothes wasn't right and stuff like that, it messed that alone was just messing you up. Like I can't really remember what you were saying, but he was saying it's like if you didn't feel good on what you had on, you just like when you come into school, you're already starting behind the goalposts.
So like what made me go to the streets was like that was a part of it. That was like not really just clothes, but financially, like just being broke. So it's like, you know, the streets. So you go to school, you don't have nice clothes, you're getting talked about.
Bust on, yeah.
And that's where it started from. That's where it started with me. It was like, either I'm gonna keep beating them up, or I'm gonna just get my shit together and get some money.
So at what age did you start trying to get your money?
I always was a hustler. Like, I mean, I started off, I want to say like everybody else, but I'm not sure. So I started off at the gas station, supermarkets,
Bagging groceries, pumping gas. And I'm saying, how old are you?
Right now I'm 37.
No. At this time.
Back then I was doing that. I started at the gas stations living down west, so I had to be like around 6 or 7 at the gas stations.
Okay. And what part of west was this?
I used to live on like 57th and Addison.
Okay. All right.
South side.
Okay. So you out there, you busting them gas stations down there. Did you incorporate the other young people around you, or you just went solo dolo?
No, it used to be a group of us. Okay. Like I used to have a little squad. We'd go get some money. It was funny because even around this time, none of us know how to sing, but I just came up with the idea like, look, let's go knock on people's doors.
And sing?
Sing Christmas Carol. They can give us some money.
I ain't never heard that one. That shit worked?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Real shit.
Seriously?
I knock on people's door. Me and my homies, we don't know how to sing. I don't even know the words to the song.
What y'all do, just hum?
Joy to the world. Before we could finish, they laugh and they give us money. Here, go ahead, y'all funny.
Dang.
I don't knock the hustle.
Damn. Hey, that's a hell of an idea. So all you people like to go viral, they go a new hustle for y'all. Just knock on people's doors singing.
Tell them, I just made a Modern Language Christmas song. I'm about to go downtown.
You have to go downtown and kick the Modern Language Christmas song.
Give them some Christmas carols.
Yeah, man, it's surprising, like a lot of the things I've seen you, because I've seen you do it to the mayor, I've seen you do it to a lot of people, like the incoming mayor. But even before that, so you said we in De La Salle. So De La Salle, for those who don't know, that's like a bad school. So from De La Salle, what was your next stop? So did you go like Slayton Farms, Glen Mills, or where you go?
Before I went to De La Salle, I was in juvenile placement, but they couldn't really tame me in the juvenile placement. So it got to a point where as though, like I'm not trying to,
just tell your story.
They really didn't want to like lock me up. So they just used to let me go, like the judge, like she felt like I didn't, like the stuff I was doing wasn't crazy. I was just doing getting in trouble a lot, but catching cases for dumb stuff. So she felt like I was smart or like I didn't deserve.
It was more to you than what was happening.
So she was like, damn, the juveniles, I kind of got out of that. Like I was low, I slivered. Like,
Yeah, I got you.
Go in the courtroom. Like one time I even told her that she told me she was gonna let me out and she never did, but she don't know who she be telling people stuff, so she just let me out.
Yeah, you convinced her, huh?
I said, didn't you say once I get my GED or diploma you was gonna let me out of jail? You said that. And she was like, I did. I'm like, yeah.
And you had it.
She never said it, but I had it.
No, I'm saying you had the GED diploma. Yeah.
I got it while I was in juvenile, but I had a year to do. And I got my GED in like 5 months while I was there 5 months, and I just lied to her.
So scholastically, you always been kind of gifted, or you like good test taker, like was?
Yeah, I got IQ of 142.
Okay.
I always felt like it wasn't enough. That's why I always got in trouble in school. I always got in trouble for school
for being bored.
leaving. Yeah.
For being bored. It never held your attention.
I had one teacher that really was on point with it.
Okay.
He used to let me listen to my Walkman after I was done, cause I'll be done on my work before everybody else, and then I'll be bored, so I started bothering
messing with people,
doing stuff. So he was the one teacher, quote on, shout out Mr. Murray. That's his name, Mr. Murray.
What school was that?
Roberto Clemente.
God damn, boy, you done went from West Philly to damn near Puerto Rico.
Northeast, Cleveland. Like
damn,
I told you, it'll come to me, but there's a lot of schools.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was the one teacher that really understood me, I guess. He was like, your issue is they wouldn't pass me because of my behavior.
Yeah.
But he knew that I was too smart, or he felt that way to be in that
what you
class.
was in that, yeah.
Cause I'll get my work done fast and everybody's still working and I'm bored. So he started letting me listen to my Walkman after I'm done my work. And that's how I got through his class. But none of the other teachers were smart as him.
So then, when we talk about these crimes in juvenile, like so what crimes did you first start out doing? Was it like hustling, stealing cars?
The first time I got locked up for juvenile, I was 12 for stealing.
Okay.
I was at Walmart and it was one of them donation groups. And I was with my homies and we just took that and they locked me up for it.
They caught you?
Yeah.
How far you get with it?
Not far.
Grown people grabbed you, or the police? The guard?
You know the security from. It was in Walmart. The Walmart.
The one on the boulevard?
No. That Walmart wasn't there when I was 12. It was the one on Delaware Ave.
Okay.
Yeah, Columbo Boulevard.
Damn, boy, you be moving around, man. What you was doing at that Walmart? Just
I told you, like, my bike. We used to
Your
ride
bike was
bikes.
vicious, huh?
We ride bikes everywhere.
Okay.
Not just the city. Like, we used to be in the county, Bucks County, on pedal bikes. I had a little squad. But we just went down there really to make money. You know, when you feel like you go somewhere, like, in other neighborhoods to work at these supermarkets.
You get better tips and stuff like that.
Yeah.
People don't know you.
So now, we went down there to go really, you know, hustle and make money. But we seen that opportunity was bigger.
I went for the big money.
Yeah, I think it was a toolbox, man. If it was a toolbox.
Dang.
And my homie like, yo, he put the money right there.
And y'all went for it. God damn. So
that right there got me juvenile probation and the PIAT program. I had to like be with an advocate all day.
Okay. In school and shit?
No, just like after school.
After school?
They used to take us like to you know, the skating ring, take us places.
Gotcha. All right, so then you started out then, and eventually you kept graduating. And then when I was seeing your story, when you was giving your speech, you said at one point you was charged with a murder and a third-degree murder, right?
Yeah, murder and attempted murder.
Okay.
I was found guilty of manslaughter, voluntary manslaughter, and aggravated assault.
Okay, and that came from being in the streets? Or
Yeah.
Not to get too deep into it.
No, we could talk about it.
Okay.
So, you know, like, so my main thing, and what it always was, and it still is, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I always like to get money. I'm not really a violent person. I just always been a person that I'm scary. So if you do something to me, or I feel like you're gonna do something to me, I'm scared enough to get. Yeah. So I'm known for like getting money in the streets. Like that's what I was known for. Never for like pushing a pistol. But they know like, yo, you mess with him, he gonna handle his like he ain't no
Yeah,
bitch.
ain't no bitch. Yeah.
So you know, it was more of a lineup, and this my first time really seeing it like out in the open.
Okay. So somebody tried to line you up.
Yeah,
Okay.
without even like.
A
never
friend,
was
like a back door or just
yeah, basically
Okay.
it's like, all right, say man, you from the same neighborhood,
Mhm.
but you be somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
You know I'm from your neighborhood. You know I get money or whatever from your neighborhood.
Yeah.
But you be out this way, you see me pull up, you tell him like, yo, that's dude
That's the
from
boy
my
get the bread.
neighborhood.
Yeah.
I'm about to roll.
Get him while I'm going.
It's 3:00 in the afternoon at a regular corner store. 6 people and just me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so
you back that thing out on them.
yeah.
So they pretty much try to get you.
See, the thing was, I come out the store, it's about 6 of them, and they surround me. So I don't have nowhere to go. But I got that street mentality that I keep telling these youngins about that they need to lose. My street mentality was, ain't nobody robbing me while I'm strapped. That was my mindset. Like,
Yeah.
how that's gonna look in the streets. Like, they not gonna talk about me like that. So I felt like they wasn't gonna rob me while I had a gun.
And they was coming to strong arm you?
No,
they
had
had
guns.
pistols too.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, they found 9 shells, shotgun shells, and 25 shells on the scene.
Okay.
And I had a revolver, so.
Okay. So that's a whole lot, man. That's a whole lot. So you out there with the Harlem Night joint, pop, and they out there trying to give it to you.
Yeah, pretty much. But you know, it's the
You must got some good aim though, player. You only got 6 in a revolver.
No, and it was a 5-shot, but it's just.
Damn.
It's,
that's like a 30. That's like a 38 or 32. That's one of those special joints.
Yeah. Special. One of the joints you can't.
Yeah. I know it's hard to get the bullets for them joints. Everybody had one when they was a kid. We used to call them Rusty Dusties.
Never find it.
Yeah.
I always carried it because I done got searched by the cops with it on me and they can't find it.
Yeah, it's a Rusty Dusty.
But basically what I did was, you know, the element of surprise. I told them the cops was coming, and when he turned around, I gave it to him.
Damn. So once you got the rocking, and
it was too like.
Did you get shot?
No, I never got shot.
Okay, so.
But it was a lineup. Like I said, I parked over here across the street from the store. They catch me coming out the store.
Mm-hmm.
It get busy outside the store. I run to my car. It's a guy lamping by my car with a sawed off.
Oh.
So by the time I get to my car, I don't even got no shots.
So
So
now
I had to bluff him. He already had one in the top.
He ready to let you have it.
Yeah, he had one in the top. If he wouldn't have racked that gun, he would have killed me. Cause he had it sawed off, and I seen it. Cause when he racked it, you see the shell fall off. I bluffing him, and that was enough time for me to go.
And then what? So then the police caught you?
They caught me about 3 weeks later. The same one who lined me up.
Told on you? Get the fuck out of here.
That's why I keep telling y'all kids out here, this shit ain't that.
Damn. The same one that lined you up told on
me. Yeah.
But he wasn't even there.
But they ain't see that's the thing. School. When it comes to cases, it's like a puzzle.
Yeah.
That's it. He just was a piece to the puzzle.
He just told him enough.
Nobody else knew me. Nobody else knew who I was. I'm not from around that neighborhood. I just went to a store. To be honest, I was on my way to the tent shop. I just got my car tinted. It was too dark. And I was tired of the cops pulling me over. This one I ain't had no license. So I wanted to go take it to get the tent taken off so I can get lighter tint. Knowing that I'm gonna be at the tent shop for a while, stop at the store.
Get something to eat or whatever.
Get some Dutchess. I want to smoke.
Smoke, okay.
I go in there, come out.
All hell break loose.
All hell changed my life. I mean.
So now 3 weeks later they get the warrant, they come and get you, right? Now they come and get you, so I guess, you go through the trial and everything. When you get convicted, this is the wild thing, people. Your judge winds up being a judge from this area that we're in right now.
Yeah.
So
I ain't know that then.
Yeah. Of course you didn't know that then. But let's just say, like, so you're going through the trial. How is you got a public defender or you had a lawyer?
I had a lawyer.
And how is that trial when you're going through it? Did you think you was going to like come out of it, or you just thought it?
Yeah, I thought I was gonna beat it.
Oh shit.
I really thought I was gonna beat it.
Okay.
Because like again,
Self-defense, but
yeah.
you wasn't supposed to have the pistol.
That's a charge alone.
Yeah, the VUFA. That's a VUFA right there.
Yeah, but you can commit a legal act with an illegal gun.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
the act was legal.
So listen, did you have a jury or did you have a judge?
I went head up.
Yeah. So you
so
probably
it was even more forgiveness. No, I went head up.
I would have took a jury because jury notification will allow you to be guilty, but that's I had to use it before. I know about the jury.
You know, thinking about it now, I would have went with a jury because I don't think 12.
You could sway,
people,
you could sway 12 people.
You
could sway one person to say I understood what happened. Yeah.
12 people wouldn't have found me guilty of that.
No, not at all. And now the guys that got hit, they showed up too.
They told too. They was the.
So the people that tried to rob you showed up to testify against you?
Yes. And it didn't take them 5 minutes to make a statement.
Wow.
They was in the district at 3 o'clock and they was giving an interview at 3:05. But this is why I don't deal with that shit no more.
Yeah, the streets fake as shit. Yeah,
tell these youngins out here that it ain't, these dudes came to me. I just told you, shotgun shells, 25 shells, 9 shells.
They tried to rock out on you, and you gave them something to think about, and then they went and told.
It took them 5 minutes to give statements.
How long did the trial last?
The trial last, I think it was 3 or 4 days. I don't know. It was kind of like a blur.
Okay.
Once they said first degree not guilty, that's when
you said, "Fuck it, I'm coming home."
Yeah, I ain't really care no more.
Okay.
And then when he said third degree not guilty, I was like, all right, bet.
Okay. So now, this whole time I'm figuring you fought this trial inside, right? Or you was out on the bell? You was inside. Yeah, I about to say yeah. There's no bell on the murder anyway. All right. So now you inside, you fighting, and now you got hit with it. So now you know, like, all right, I might do anywhere from 3 to a dub or 10 to a dub or whatever.
I thought they was gonna give me 5 to 10.
Okay.
But he gave me all together was an 8 to 16.
Okay.
But it was a 6 to 12 for the
I know they put everything together and
2 to 4 for the aggravated assault. They ran that wild.
Mm-hmm. So now, for when you get hit, now you got to go upstate. What's the first thing you do to start adjusting with this new life of being, this life of being upstate? Because I know it's your first time going upstate. This is like
that was
it was your first time going upstate? No shit, damn.
That was my second state bid.
But this is the one for the stretch. This is the stretch. This is the one where you get the TV and
see. At first, I'm not even gonna lie, I was angry.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I first got upstate, I was angry. So I was on bullshit. Like I was up there on bullshit. I was angry. I felt like I wasn't supposed to be found guilty.
Yeah, I shouldn't have been here. Yeah.
I understood like, all right, you found me guilty of having a gun.
That's a VUFA. Yeah, it's a VUFA. I take the VUFA.
But you found me guilty of basically
protecting
defending myself.
Yeah.
And the same climate, like right after that, George Zimmerman. So you know I was really sick. Like you see George Zimmerman.
Yeah, stand your ground. Yeah, stand your ground.
But nobody had no.
So this is like 2012, 2011 when you got booked.
That one I went upstate, like 11. But I got booked January 2009.
Okay.
So at first I was angry, like I really was angry, and then it just was like, nigga, you ain't going nowhere.
And the reason keep being.
Get it together. So I just left jail mentally.
Okay, so your body trapped, they say trap my body, but you can't lock my mind. So they trapped your body, and now you starting to let your mind grow. So what was the things you did to help your mind grow at this point?
I was a vicious daydreamer. That's all I did. I daydreamed every day. I was addicted.
So you was like my man on Life with Ray's Boom Boom Room. not with a Boom Boom Room, but you was just like in your mind, you was like, I got to get out of this place.
I was living a life, but I wasn't doing it like for real. It was something that I read about, like manipulating yourself, like, and that's just what I was doing. It got to a point where I really convinced myself that everything I was daydreaming of
was my life. Gotcha.
So I knew I was doing that, so it won't, cause I was so afraid of coming home and being like
the other niggas you're saying,
other people institutionalized or just being out here
no locked doors.
Up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't want that, so I was like, I just continuously daydreamed, and it got to a point where, like I said, it was real to me. Mm-hmm. So when they finally let me out, it wasn't nothing because everything that I was doing, my mind already was doing.
Okay. So you come home. So what did you take up any like type of vocational skills, anything like that? Or you just
I took a couple trades only because they made me.
Okay. But you already had your GED and all that, so it was no.
I already had an auto service. I'm a certified auto service mechanic. I got that from De La Salle.
Okay.
But upstate, I got carpentry, HVAC, some other things that I probably won't never use.
All right. So boom, you got all that, and now you come home. What year you come home?
2020, March 3rd, 2020.
Oh, you come home during the pandemic.
Dead smack.
How was that coming home in the pandemic? Readjusting. So you come home and the whole world is 10 times different from what you left.
It probably was good from better. The adjustment probably was better because a lot of people were scared, like
to be outside.
I ain't care about none of that.
So fuck that. I'm free.
Pumping gas. I see people acting like I don't want to touch the pump. I'm on. I had that jailhouse immune system. Like it wasn't.
Can't get nothing out.
Nothing. I was gone. I ain't care about none of that. Nothing they was telling. I never stayed in. So I think it was better for me because it was a lot of people that really wasn't in my space anyway. The like, you know. Yeah.
Okay. So boom, now you're home. So how you start figuring about like, all right, I'm getting my footing. This is what I'm gonna be doing. Because I see that you got like the nonprofit and everything. At what point are you saying like, all right, I'm getting my foot back in society. This is what I'm gonna be a part of.
So I'm gonna keep it a beam, right? So my whole plan was like I said, when I was in jail, I was really like daydreaming, right? But I wasn't planning. Cause people be planning for the wrong shit, in my opinion, in jail. Like a lot of dudes are, I'm gonna go home, get a job, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Me, like you knew somebody that was locked up. That's what I used to say when I was locked up. If you trying to do the right thing when you get home, stay away from me. I'm gonna go get some work. I'm gonna go get some money. That's what I was telling people. Cause I felt like that's what I was gonna do, and I don't need. And if I'm gonna go home to break the law, that's what I need to plan on. I need to really strategize that.
So that's what you was daydreaming about, breaking the law?
All that. I was daydreaming about everything I'm doing now. So
well, this not breaking the law though.
No, I'm just saying like it was steps. You know how it is. You come home to nothing. I ain't had nothing. I just did 11 years. The only way, not the only way, but the fastest way to get money was the streets. And that was my like. I'm not gonna lie to myself, and that's what I try not to do. I hear a lot of people in jail. I'm gonna go home, do the right thing. Next thing you know, they around. So I said, this is what I'm doing. I'm going. I told you I manipulate myself. I'm going home. I'm gonna get some work. I'm gonna hit the. And
so boom, you come home. You figure out you hustle and bustle, get some money up, and then at that point, you figure out that you say what now? You say I'm gonna start dealing with these kids, helping giving back.
That been my plan. What happened was somebody had robbed me.
When you came home?
Yeah, after I got money. It was like a B&E. That's why I don't care about saying it, to be honest. Like they robbed me.
Okay.
I was popped. So it was like
so you start all over again from.
I wasn't starting all over again. That wasn't my. I'm not doing that over. Okay. So it was like, damn, I can get this money back. Or I can just go ahead on with my mission and start from the scratch.
Okay.
And that's what I chose. So it wasn't never nobody money. I'm fucked up still, you know what I mean? So that's what it was. You know, right before I chose to give up, I got robbed. Somebody broke into my house and stole my money. So instead of like chasing that money back down,
should the hell with it. It's funny.
It never was supposed to happen anyway.
I hear a lot of hustlers when they be saying, Yo Gotti got a song that said, my last one. He going to like how everybody said this is my last flip, and every time you do this last flip, and you always think this is my last one, it never works. It never works out there. Whether you get booked, you get locked up. I know people, man, when they was like, man, I just got to do this real quick joint. I know a boy, I'll never forget, he walked in a Pathmark just to go do something. He made one stop, and then that trip to Pathmark, feds was on him, and when he come out the Pathmark, the boy went to go see it. It just got real nasty, real fast, and it's crazy how you always think like this is my last one, and that last one is always the one that's the worst one.
That's the reason why I didn't could tell him like, man, it's a rat.
Yeah.
Pioneer Elite Care is committed to treating each individual with dignity and respect. We take pride in providing quality care to those who require assistance at home. Contact us now.
Excellence is our standard.
Excellence is the rule, never the exception.
PioneerEliteCare.com.
Yeah.
I just asked the people that I thought was close to me, and I'm like, yo, this what it is. This what I'm on. I'm done. I want, like, I'm seeing what's going on. My man just got killed. Like, my childhood friend, I'm watching all this shit. And then, you know, I want to know the reason why. Like, what you getting out of it? What it? And to me, it's nothing. So I feel like I'm better this way. You know, giving the game, letting them know, like, don't do this. Because
I mean, it's all bullshit. It really is. Like, it sounds good, and they make love to everybody's ears, and everybody want to be John Wayne and the bad guy, but the shit don't really go like that. Not even John Wayne, whoever the fucking bad guy, Billy the Kid. Everybody want to be Billy the Kid and shit, but I don't think they watch the end of the movie. You know, you gotta die or you gotta go to jail. Some people get to ride off in the sunset, but that's a different story. I don't know too many people that ride off in the sunset, especially with their integrity. You know what I mean?
even if they do, it ain't even really like, they still gotta do something else to get that real money, like the real.
Yeah.
Shit ain't it.
So as you adjusting now as the pandemic, and now you start the now. So what was the first business you started?
I had, for real, it's modern language.
Modern language. Okay. Now we can get the. I just want to give the timeline, because what happens is, man, people see you online screaming modern language, and they like, this nut ass nigga, or some people laughing thinking it's a joke, but they don't even understand. Like, this is really an opening where you're using something. So I talked to you one day. I told you Saturday, and you told me, like, how did you even start becoming the personality to sell the modern language? Like,
so I started modern language in 2021.
Okay.
I started modern language with intentions on, like, speech, like just being able to say what you want.
Okay.
That was the premise.
That's the premises of it. Okay.
Yeah. Also, like, you know, the generation, merging the generations. The younger people speak one language, we speak this language.
Yeah.
We merge them, that's modern language.
Okay.
So that was like the spill I was getting when I was locked up all the time. These kids out here crazy. They speak in another language. They different. And that's where that came from. The skits and all the popping out, it came from like I went to prison for a homicide, right? And that's not what I'm into. I'm not no violent person. No. When I was in the streets, it was a drug dealer, right?
Yeah.
So
you was a man of business.
I kind of, like, I never really went to jail for that. So I feel like, all right, I made it. I was successful in it. So I used the tools.
From the hustling into the modern language. Yeah. Got you. So you was letting everybody know you had the blue magic. You knew how to market yourself, and what you did was just take those tools and use that.
Those tools, those words, those theories, all that.
Okay.
And
so now you get your first bundle of clothes, and then what happens?
Oh, they was sitting.
They were sitting?
They was sitting.
Not moving.
I know they nice. I know the material, the best material, and I really was pulling up. Corners, everybody. That shit nice, bro. Come see me on Fridays. I'm like, man, I know you niggas got money. Like, why y'all keep, if it's nice, like, what's up? And then it dawned on me, oh yeah, you from Philly.
Don't nobody support.
Nobody supports you in Philly. It really dawned on, cause I shout out New York, my man, one of my closest homie, I met him in jail over 10 years ago on my first state bid. I had a 1 or 2 the first time.
The baby bid.
Baby bid, the one that got me ready for it. So I met him then. We never got no money or nothing together. I reached out to him when I did this bid. Since then, come home, he was just, I ain't want nothing. He made sure I was cool. He never even met my mom, you know what I mean? So, he from New York. I go to see him. Oh shit. I go see him and I go to the basketball courts taking sweatsuits to them. none of, like, they don't know me, I'm from Philly. I sold like 20 sweatsuits out there. Only because they liked it.
It was different material. They really looked at it and said, "Oh, this is different. This is nice."
This joint fly, B, you know how they.
Yeah. And what part of New York is this?
I was out Harlem.
Yeah, when you said B, I'm thinking in Harlem, but I ain't want to, you know what I mean? You might have been in Crown Heights or something. Who knows? You know what I mean?
So I sold 20 sweatsuits out there that day.
Okay, so that gave you the know-how. Like, okay,
It made me really understand, cause a lot of the stuff like I know about our city, I already know, but I just didn't believe it or want to believe it. People say it all the time.
I tell you this much, in our city, people it's a rough city to make it in. And if you make it in here, it's almost like you could make it anywhere. It's real shit. Like, so the hustle you get from Philadelphia, you get talking, your mannerisms. When you take that shit on the road, because I'm always around the country. I'm in Alabama, shit, anywhere. Maryland, I'm anywhere, right? And when I take the shit from the city down there, it's almost like everybody just stop and listen. Even how we talk, like you'll have some people from other nationalities like, yo, you funny as a motherfucker, but we talking how we always dialect. It's just a regular talk, but they be just so excited to hear you talk. Be like, can you say that again? Like, man, shut the fuck up, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's like being from this city is like, and I'm not knocking no other city because I've been in a lot of dope cities. I love all the cities I go to. It's just when you come from here, it's a different type of fucking grit you get, especially when you had to survive out here.
No, for sure.
So I can imagine you going up there knocking them sweatsuits off, and I can imagine you being here like, what the fuck? Like, you start to think like something might be wrong with me.
Like, yo, this shit hot. I know it's nice. Like, man, y'all not even on no hating shit. It's just like, this shit trash and y'all buying it. Like, why you ain't buying mine? So it's dumb. Like, oh, I understand. They gotta know me.
It gotta be a portion of a fame, Dickie, or you gotta be a part of a movement. Now, it gotta be you part of a movement that make people like, you know, I want to be a part of that. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'll tell you, me and my brother had a clothing line when we was 19 and 20, and we sold a lot of shit. It was really, honestly, it was just us and Mesquite. It was other people, but no, as far as that run. And if you ask people about Mesquite, they probably say, well, I never heard of the niggas, right? But everybody that we had ran into, and we always was the guys, we went anywhere, West Philly, North Philly, we all around the city with it. Wherever we owned the crib at, that's where we was hustling our stuff at. And it really worked out for us, you know what I mean? But, you know, eventually you become stale. So that's another part of the business that's crazy.
So, yeah, I'm like, I can't sell them. Ain't nobody buying them, but I spent a lot of money on these clothes, like, and nobody was buying them. So I'm like, man, I gotta get that social media presence. So I was starting making videos. Like,
so how are you getting these people in these videos that you're getting? Like, because you stopped the news dude, that joint was crazy. I mean, I don't know if you go to him and tell him like, I'm about to do this, but I mean, whatever you do, it's working.
Majority of them, like, I really don't ask them nothing.
Just go for it.
Like, I wish I wasn't the one in this chair right now, because I would have won for it. Like, I would have tipped on this interview.
You just ran through the interview right now. So I hope somebody come through and crash your interview, then you can know what it's like. So when you do the shit with the mayor, that you just...
She didn't know I was doing it.
Oh, shit.
The person next to her knew.
Okay. I don't get nobody fired.
No, he a state rep. I'm like, tell her to pose for the picture. She was posing for the picture.
Okay.
But, like, as far as, like, I be getting comments about me popping out on cop show. I'm black, I'm from the hood, I know better. You ain't gotta worry about me doing nothing crazy like that. So the comments, like, no,
I seen the joint with the cops too. That joint was crazy.
So, like, you know, people gotta understand the element of time. And all this production stuff. Like, I know how to edit a video, like, you know what I mean? But it's like I'm telling them what I'm doing, but I'm doing it at the same time.
I got you.
So I'm not giving them a chance to, like, really
to think about it,
understand it, or like in the one in the courtroom. I tell the judge like, all right, so I went in there for a payment plan. I'm on it.
I seen it today. Yeah.
Ticket payment plan. So I say, y'all want me to pay the money, but I ain't got no money.
Yeah, I only got kids sweatsuits or some shit.
You know, I'm telling them, like, I do videos. That's what I do. You want to hear the video I be doing? And I just go in. But y'all ain't going to hear that part because I cut it out.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, with the cop, the same thing. He pulling somebody over, but they leaving from that. Okay. It's over. But in the camera, you don't know what
You don't know what's
time
going on. Yeah.
But
You got great timing.
it's over. We was across the street from my lot. I was watching the whole time. So I say, hey, officer, I'm selling some clothes. I be doing videos. You want to hear what I do? And he like, huh? I ain't no threat. What you say? And then go.
Okay.
So it's like, it looked like it, but the news one, yeah, that was real.
Yeah.
Yeah, she wanted to call me all type of names. Not the one with the man.
Oh, not the one with the man. Yeah,
The
yeah.
one with
the lady.
The first one.
Oh, you
Yeah,
said
that was real.
she ain't like that.
She ain't like that at all.
Then does that make you think about does that make you think about it before you do it? You like shit.
No.
One yeah, you gonna keep going now.
I'm gonna keep doing it because
Now all that did that help your sales out?
yeah, like it don't help the sales as far as people ordering it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I give out my number all day, every day.
Yeah, you like Mike
Don't
Jones.
nobody call me like
Mike Jones. Well, Mike Jones. But no, keep doing it because it's funny, man. Like everybody always focus on the end product. Even when people see the basketball players, everybody talk about the basketball player when he gets to the league, but nobody knows the basketball player when he was 2 years. You put 20 years in before you get to the league, so everybody think it's like I go to high school and go to the league. It don't go like that, man.
No, the reason why I say that is because I was getting the sales out of it, but when I pull up,
they know
now
you
it's
are.
more of. Before it was, this shit hot. Come back Friday. I'm gonna grab some. I'm gonna come back this day. Now it's more, yo, I just seen your video. You funny as shit. Let me get black. So it's like.
Because they got to be a part of something.
Yeah.
I'm not going to call it dick eating, but like I said, you got to be a part. No, because it's not dick eating. Customers are never dick eaters.
No, it's not.
But they have to be a part of something that they understand and can relate to.
Yeah, they see
because
the movement.
This is Philadelphia. Again, you got to be a part of a movement. Because this is Philadelphia. Everybody got a damn clothing line. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now, everybody got a silk screen. Everybody done ordered something from who knows what to go get who knows what. So now though, I see where you're going with the clothes. I want to double back, though, and get back to the judge who actually sentenced you. So the judge that actually sentenced you, you and him worked together through the nonprofit. Is that correct?
Yeah. So the nonprofit organization is called Relentless Community Development.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. I started it by myself without the judge.
Mm-hmm.
It was just me, just off the limb. I'm done. I need to give back. I need to do something different. I don't like what's going on. So I started the organization. And I was trying to get help from everybody. I was reaching out to majority of the people that's in this industry.
Mm-hmm.
And you
And how was the reception?
It wasn't none.
Dang.
I got Snipes reached Snipes.
Snipes, okay.
That's why I'm still dealing with them.
And how long has this been going on? This part of your business?
I started the organization last year.
Okay.
In August.
Okay.
Well, I got the 501. Our first event was a coat giveaway.
Okay.
And that was in October. So, yeah, but I wasn't, I didn't even realize that until you just asked me that question. Yeah, I wasn't nobody.
There was nobody messing with you.
Nobody.
Well, that's why people let me interview them. I got good questions, man. I'm pretty good at this thing.
I forgot, but so it was it started getting me mad.
Okay.
Or frustrated.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say mad. I was frustrated, but I got to the point where it's though I'm not asking nobody else shit. I'm
gonna just figure out how to get it.
Not even that. I could figure out a lot. I got a phone. This Google, I walk around with the smartest motherfucker in the world in my pocket.
Just you and Google.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna take over the world together. Pinky
Exactly.
in the brain. Pinky in the brain.
That chat to it too.
Oh yeah, GPT. Yeah.
No, but seriously, so I'm reaching out to everybody. Everybody, yo, can you help me? Or can you point me in the right direction?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Either it was all right, I'm gonna do something, go see him. And then you go get to this person, you go see him.
So you're in the whole
I
fucking circle.
keep telling everybody
The same pitch. You gotta
not
keep.
even the same pitch. I'm telling everybody my ideas. Like,
Oh,
I'm going around, keep telling different people my idea,
eventually.
and ain't nobody helping me, or nobody trying to like really like. So it's like, man, I'm not asking nobody else nothing for nothing. I'm gonna make them come to me, and that's how I felt. Like, it's gonna be, y'all gonna come to me.
So at what point does the judge come to you? You went and talked to him, or
I reached out to the judge because it was like, I gotta do something different.
yeah,
It was a mix of everything. Like, for one, I want this violence to stop with the kid. I want them to do more. But the only way I'm gonna go at it is from the part that I know. So like,
court system.
not even that. So all right. I told you I went to the streets because I was broke. We was fucked up.
Yeah.
Open the refrigerator, onion, jar of mayonnaise. And y'all gonna keep hearing me say that because that's what it really was. I opened my refrigerator, jar of mayonnaise, an onion, and a roach. So I'm going to school with nothing. That's what took me to the streets. And I wanted to get money. So I go at the youngins that I feel like go to the streets for that because that's what I know.
You can identify.
Now, let's just say you went to the streets because another reason, and that's the way you can go at it. So I try to go at them on that side. So I give out ways to get money and stuff like that, show them ways to make money. So I say that to say, I knew that I wanted to help. I knew that I needed to come with a whole nother like something to make people.
That's different. A totally different program.
And the reason why I reached out to the judge, another reason why is because, like I said, I want them to chill, but they gotta forgive the stop. Like, and we asking
it all
them,
start with forgiving. Yes.
and we asking them to forgive some crucial shit. Like, you
A
gotta
lot of murder,
understand.
lot of wild shit. Yeah.
This dude might have killed your cousin, your brother. That dude did this, and we asking them to stop, but they like, I gotta get back. This
I need
dude
my get
just
back,
down
yeah.
my cousin,
Yeah, I
or
need my
down
get
my
back.
brother. So we asking them to stop. That means we asking them to forgive. Why we ain't showing that? We ain't showing the forgiveness. So I'm like, dang, who did me the worst? I told you, my first few years in jail, I was angry. I felt like I still to this day, and I told him to his face, I tell him, you was wrong for finding me guilty, bro. Like, facts. No, I ain't gonna do nothing because the time done. It's over. Like, but yeah, I felt some type of way. But I forgave him, and I felt like that was the person that did me the worst in life.
Okay.
So I'm like, if I forgive him, I'm showing a good example. Because in my opinion, the reason why all these youngins like that is our fault.
Yeah.
We not being good old heads. Like Sparks said it the best. I don't blame you, young
I blame
blood.
your old heads.
I blame your old head. Like, we not doing our part. So I'm like, well, let me show them. But I see how people receive it. They receive it good. Like,
so that one move kind of changed how everybody was looking at you. Okay. So now you did that, and then you actually had your first Christmas drive. It'd been last year. I seen it. That's another thing I seen. I seen the line, and we was in the same facility, and the line was all the way out. And I watched it online this year, but I seen all the people here, and it was a pretty dope. How does that make you feel? Like that make you feel like, okay, I'm getting somewhere with this?
No, for sure. Like, Christmas last year, everybody that was a part of it, it touched them. Like, it was crazy. It was just, yeah, that's what we doing now.
Yeah. I know. I got here early today, and that's why we're not the usual studio we had.
Like, the kids, like, I dressed up like the Grinch, and I had the kids like just really talking to me like I was the Grinch. But they were saying some real shit. Like,
Dang.
Kids is different.
They're recorders. They record everything.
Say, hey, Mr. Grinch, maybe if you don't be so miserable, people will be your friend because people love you, Mr. Grinch. Like,
They was giving you some game, huh?
yeah, I'm hearing that from kids. Like, that shit touching.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
happy, people in there dancing. Like I told you, shit was tight for us growing up. So, you know. And
What makes you be the Grinch and not Santa?
Cause the Grinch is me. I'm popping
You are the
out on
Grinch.
shit. No, I can't be Santa. Santa sit still all day.
You gotta get out and jig it, huh?
I gotta move around.
Going with your community, you're going with your organization. Where exactly do you want to go with this? Hey, shut that down.
See, as far like with me, like I
Like,
said,
what's the goal? Like, what's your
the
goal?
goal is really to. All right, so I already gotta break it down. My thing I'm looking for this one word. It start with a D. I kind of lost it, but it's like diversion.
Okay.
Everything I do is more like diversion.
To keep them from going into the pipeline.
So when I was younger, I stayed outside. Like I told you, I was outside getting in trouble. My mom always say, come in the house, read a book. That's what I did when I was younger. And I'd be like, yeah, that's what you did when you was younger. I ain't doing that shit. The same way we telling these kids today, get off them tablets. Yeah. And they looking at us like, that's what y'all did. We ain't doing it.
Yeah, we ain't on that time.
So we gotta find a way
to meet them at the tablet.
Meet them at the tablet. And my thing is, you see this just a start. We partner with Snipes, Crack the Code. It's a STEM lab, science, technology, engineering, mathematics. So they got people that come here and might teach them coding and stuff. But I want to go farther because that's just this. So my thing is, a lot of these kids get in trouble from technology or social media. So let's give them a space where they can really create.
Learn to use technology.
So I want to do a creative content center.
Okay.
Meaning, like, imagine a big space. Each room is just a different type of
whatever you're doing
whatever
today.
You want it to be.
Like a Montessori school, but it's whatever you want to create. This is your creation.
More like
home ec, anything, anything. As far as reading, making stories, digital art, whatever it is, this is the room for you.
And this room might look like a computer lab. This next room might look like a kitchen. This room might look like a hair salon. It might look like a car garage. But each one of these spaces got its own cameras, lighting, everything you need. You just come in there,
so
create your content, upload it and leave. But you're doing it in a professional setting, safe environment, and you got somebody that might help you with tips like, put the light in here. Because people really getting rich off of this social media, but this the new wave, like, and the older people is like,
they hating.
Yeah, you hating on this shit. Like, it's real. Like, I just watched it. If anybody knew that I only been making videos for 3 months, I only been doing this shit for 3 months. I hate doing that shit.
I'm with you. I hate the shit too.
Like, I'm getting used to it, but you couldn't never find me. I just told you I went to prison for 11 years. Imagine me popping out at Walmart with a Megan talking about modern language. That shit take a lot out of me to do it. But I can't expect nobody to do right, and I ain't trying to, you feel me? So it's like, the Creative Content Center, if you think about it, it would be the equivalent as the YMCA. Because the YMCA is
for
national.
Sports and all that.
Sports, athletic, this can be national for what we on. Look, I say I gotta get this equipment. I ain't the only one that gotta get it. All these people out here using this stuff, that's what they do.
Yeah.
But we give them a space to do it, a legitimate space that's, like YouTube videos. Imagine, like, I fix cars. I could make car tutorials every day if I had the camera and shit to do it.
Yeah.
But just imagine you fix cars, or your son, that's what he want to do. He making his YouTube video. All he got to do is bring the car there to he could fix it, everything there. But as the camera, you can show people, look, This how you change this.
I mean, it's people that do it now.
Yeah.
It's plenty of people that do it now. But
no, for sure.
But what you're saying is more important because the people I'm talking about doing it, they're all older people.
And they do it for profit.
Yeah. Now we talking about like I always tell people, man, my best ideas was when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? No bullshit. Like when it come to, because whenever I went into a room and I seen how things were going, I always thought, well, why are we doing like this? Why we don't do it like this? And there've been times where I've got pushed out of rooms because of that. It's been times I've been blackballed because of that. It's times I've been through a lot of shit. But even I've seen shit where I was boisterous and said, why we don't do it like this? Everybody ignored me. And 6 months later, now they doing it. And me being the dickhead that I am, I was like, damn, who told y'all how to do that? Where y'all get that idea from?
No, ain't nothing wrong with it.
But when you young, because when you, like, you know, I think Pac has a saying, like, you know, when you're a warrior, when you're young, it's like 18 to 30. Before the world really, well, for me, it's probably like 12 to 30. Before the world really start beating you down and you really start to like, start hedging your bets on, am I going to lose or am I going to win? The older you get, you know, you start having kids, you got to take care of things. This shit makes you a little bit more gun shy. But when you're young and you got that analytical mind, you could just sit like how the kids come to you and say, hey, Mr. Grinch, why don't you be nice to people? Yeah. Because kids have a great analytical mind, especially the ones that have that.
Kanye said it the best. He said it the best. He said, nobody older than me idea better than mine.
Yeah.
He said, I get all my ideas from people younger than me.
Yeah.
The kids.
Yeah. Me personally, one thing I don't like though, not with Kanye West, I'd kill us about that. In this society, and especially our society, we pushing the old people out with the wisdom. And that's the one, see, we have to merge the technology and the wisdom, the new thinking and all that together, the modern language. We have to really make that, because without the merger, now you just got a bunch of people that's gonna jump over these hurdles, but they still need direction.
Yeah, and
you know what I'm saying? So that's the one part where, you know, the mentoring part is the part that the young people they like, man, fuck that, y'all don't know shit. And that's the bad part. And when I was young and I was hot and I was doing my thing, I shunned a lot of advice from the older people. And that's how I know it's like that was a big mistake. Yeah. It was times where if I had listened to somebody, I would have saved myself millions of dollars that I lost because I wanted to do it my way instead of listening to, you know, a person who was there before and was like, hey, I think you might be going at this the wrong way.
I'm starting to think that's just the way it is always going to be. You're always going to find the one that just don't live. Because
you know what's funny, man? As you was talking about, and I don't want to mess you up with none of your sponsors or whoever your potential sponsors. What I have learned in my life is almost like the same people who give you the money to fix the problem is the same people who profit off the problem.
No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. So people like, I'm going to stop the prison pipeline. But when you look at it, man, it's 8 companies in this country. And I don't want to get too deep and scare people, but it's eight major companies in this country, and they're the same ones that pay for this shit, and they're the same ones that profit off the shit, and they're the same ones that give you the money to try to fix the shit.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's a deep joint.
And that's how it go. And I don't have no sponsors for that reason.
But I mean,
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause I ain't letting nobody dictate how I'm moving. Like, I don't care about your money. I don't got no money. I don't care about
being broke
money.
being broke is easy when you're broke.
Yeah,
being broke not easy when you got some money.
No, for sure.
It's a different
not
thing.
saying it like that, because I've been in a lot of different situations when it comes to this world. What I'm saying is, I ain't take no sponsorship or contract because I know that I'm capable of messing up what they want.
Yeah.
Because
you know yourself.
Yeah, I'm not, like, you can't tell me who to deal with or who, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm good enough to figure out that part.
Okay.
Just because you got a value or a vision or whatever and you don't want to do this, you're not going to tell me what to do. You know what I mean? That person ain't do nothing to neither one of us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's how I move. It's different, like, don't get it messed up. Like, you know, it's different, like, me and you homies. We folks, and you don't mess with that. I ain't messing with that person either, but that's different.
Yeah, I got you.
Know what I mean?
I got you. Shit, the older you get, even that changes a little bit.
No, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? It's all like.
I only was saying it like as like a
social thing.
Like example. Like,
yeah, I got you.
I really just be by myself. I'll be having a person hold the camera.
yeah. When I saw you at the event this weekend, you know what I mean? You got your sister. I think you called your sister down to hold it for you.
Or I'm gonna ask everybody around me, I got into an argument with somebody earlier at the parole office. I had to go see my parole officer earlier. They wanted me to take a workshop. So I'm in there, I'm like, man, I gotta get a video, I gotta get one. So there's another parole, I'm like, yo, look, I need you to do me a favor, I just want your voice. He's like, no, man, you ain't gonna get me in trouble with these people, I grind them up, man.
They wound up doing it?
Yeah, he did it. He was like, damn, bro, I do it. I'm like, you act like I'm trying to get you in trouble with something, this is what I do. I said, look, I pop out on judges, like, what you talking about? He like, go ahead. Like that one, so that wasn't, I never was talking to a PO in that one.
Okay,
you know
I got
what
you.
mean?
I got you.
But it's just the setting around it.
Yeah.
I just needed him to sound like he was my PO. They wouldn't do it. I tried to get them to do it, they wouldn't. Like, I can't be on camera, but.
I get it, I mean, that's their livelihood. But, it was a pleasure, man. Tell the people how to get in contact with you, tell them what you got going on. Again, this won't be out for a while, but by the time this come out, you probably blow up even bigger because, we're doing a hot streak. If y'all notice, everybody that been on this joint really been like going to the next level that they've been on. I'm just letting y'all know that. Yeah. But yeah, just tell people how to get in contact with you and what it's all about, man.
Modern language. Hit the number in the caption. I'll give you everything once you do that. It's like, no, it's modern_language Philly. That's for the clothes. As far as the organization, relentless_CDORG. We got a lot coming up. Like I said, this is the Snipe Lab, but I'm about to start really taking it to the max. I'm about to start doing these LLC workshops for these youngins. We're gonna give them businesses. And if you wanna follow me, cause I got a lot of good, knowledge for people. Kashif.Jones215.
That's it?
That's how they find me. Well, I'm gonna find you, you know that. I'm popping out. They ain't even gotta look. I'm gonna be there. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for your time, sir.
Shit, man, I appreciate it.
No, you jumping too fast, man. Sit back down, man. Calm down.
No, you gotta stand up when you shake somebody's head.
Nah. That's just a shake to say, we done the joint. But as always, remember to like, share, subscribe. This is Sharif Hankins for Just Convos. Thank you very much. Have a good day. On behalf of my company, I want to give you a check.
Damn. Damn.